Good morning, Mr. Coleman. Good morning. You're Valerie Hale. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
I think I put on the paperwork an interlock judge, but that's part of the plea agreement.
Okay.
Right off the bat, this is not a minor offense. Driving while intoxicated with a child under 15 instantly raises the stakes. Court takes these cases very seriously.
All right, Ms. Hale, in cause number 25 DCCR 0573, you're charged with a state jail felony offense of driving while intoxicated with a child under 15, and that's from March 13th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Listen carefully. This is where the judge ensures the plea is voluntary. Legal terms, this protects the case from being challenged later on appeal.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they've charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 2-year term in the state jail prison, but that would be probated. You'd be on probation for 5 years. Order to pay a $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, including having an auto ignition interlock device on your vehicle. Do you understand?
An ignition interlock device, that's not just a condition, it's a constant reminder. The car literally won't start unless the driver proves they're sober.
Do you have one now? Yes. Okay, I was about to say you should already have one, and so that'll be part of your probation, at least for some amount of time as well. Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? Yes. State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Hale's not competent?
There you go. We'll waive the PSI.
What kind of history, if any?
Absolutely none, Judge.
Okay.
Just go to my
All right, so Ms. Hale, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Waive the pre-sentence report, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and find you guilty of driving while intoxicated with a child passenger. Sentence you in accordance with that agreement to a term of 2 years in the state jail prison, but I'm going to probate that. You'll be on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the
Is the trade-off, avoid jail time now, but live under strict probation for years. One mistake, and that suspended sentence comes right back.
$1,000 fine, and to follow all of the rules and condition of probation, including continuing with that interlock device until further order of the court, okay? I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read that written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Parker. And so this is for you, for this probation, this is for all practical purposes, your case here in court is over. And you'll be able to serve that 2 years while you're out on probation instead of in the state jail prison. And if you do everything correctly, you'll never be back in court. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court and you could be facing that 2-year sentence that you've agreed to. Do you understand? All right, you just need to have a seat here.
New case, new tension. This one involves continuous violence against the family. That phrase alone signals a pattern, not just a one-time mistake.
In the courtroom, probation, she's in at that desk right there. She's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Good luck. Good morning. Are you Christopher Morale?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Parker, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
There you go.
Mr. Morale, in cause number 25, DCCR 0466, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of continuous violence against the family from February 8th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And because you did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablets some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is
Deferred probation might sound like a win, but it's actually a test. Complete it successfully, and there's no conviction. Fail, and everything changes.
for a 5-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine. You would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, including entering and successfully completing an anger management program. Is that your understanding? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenors number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Morale is not competent?
There you go.
And as a condition of your bond, is it already, you should already have a condition that you're not to have any contact at all with Alonda Kelly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I want to make sure that you're still under that bond condition, that it will likely be a condition of your probation as well.
Absolutely.
So I want to, if you violate that and have any contact or communication with her whatsoever before sentencing, then I don't have to accept this agreement. Things could be much worse. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea, find
And this is critical, no contact orders. Violating this even once could destroy the entire plea deal. No second chances here.
sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right over there. All right, we'll see you back at sentencing. Thank you, Mr. Parker. When did you smoke marijuana last? So here's the thing, you need to tell me the truth, because I'm gonna get a quantity amount, not just that you're positive, but I'm gonna get how much is in your system. And so I need to know when you smoked it last, so that if I find out next time it's not going down, things are gonna be worse. So when did you smoke? When did you smoke last? Day before yesterday. So that's why you weren't wearing your patch.
No, really, I just, like I said, I'm on 2 different levels. I was already done doing my first one.
Right.
Now I'm gonna sit on the first bill, and I was on, that's what my drug test. I figured since I wasn't paying the bill anymore, I had to let drug test. They haven't been
I know, that'd be really convenient if you had 2 felonies and you didn't have to wear a drug patch and you could smoke marijuana 2 days before court. That'd be pretty convenient, wouldn't it? So you're gonna have a drug patch today within
Now this moment shifts the